Happy farming. Welcome back to Jireh Farm Paidha. My name is Mercy Collins Nikoma. I want to discuss with you what we are doing at Jireh Farm Paidha. Many farmers believe that once the chicks are growing and that the most difficult part is finished. Actually, the most difficult part of farming is determined in the first 2 weeks of the chick's life. At this stage, the chicks are growing rapidly and they need a lot of protection. At Jireh Farm, we believe that quality chicken raising begins with the proper management. And as these chicks are 2 weeks old today, you can see they are 2 weeks old. These are rainbow roosters and broilers. At this stage, our main responsibility is to provide them with the right environment in which they are living, quality feed, clean water, and proper litter management. As I'm discussing with you today, we're going to look at those elements one by one. When we talk of feed, quality feed. Quality feed, I mean, we provide them with quality and nutritious feed. We make sure that there is always food on the farm available for them, because at this stage the chicks are growing rapidly and they need enough feed for their body to grow. So we provide them with the quality feed on the farm so that they can grow well. And make sure that the feeders are always with the feed, and the feeders are clean, because dirty feeder introduce diseases on the farm and reduce feed intake. We observe how the chicks are feeding, and that is our most focus on this farm every day. The other aspect is water management. We ensure the drinkers are clean and is always provided with clean, fresh water. Many farmers believe or do not value water, but I tell you, on our farm, we discovered that the chicks can survive longer without feed than without water. And so it is our responsibility always to make sure that these chicks, they have water constantly in their drinkers, and make sure you give them enough drinkers. Because if you put few drinkers on the farm, it means that some chicks will be deprived and they'll be competing, and as a result, some of them will not be able to have access to clean water. And it is advisable that at least to give a ratio of 50:1 drinker, if you can, but you can also put more. Water is life, and so the quality of the water on the farm determines the health of the chicks. Another thing we look at on our farm that we do every day, we monitor every day. We also look at the ventilation on the farm. It is very important to protect this chicken from cold stress. At 2 weeks, the chicks are growing, but they still need protection from cold stress. So we ensure that we give them fresh, dry litter so that they are having a fresh or a dry environment to sleep in, and also enough aeration for them to breathe, but also protect them from the cold in the night and in the day. The last thing we normally do on our farm that we monitor, we do litter management. Litter management is very, very important in broiler chicken farming. We control water spillage on the farm. We ensure that the wet areas are removed and replaced with the dry ones, like what my assistant manager is doing this morning. We realized that part of this room there was water spillage and the litter was wet, and straight away we needed to remove and replace with dry ones. And that is exactly what we do on the farm. Because wet litter, spilled water cause wet litter. Wet litter cause ammonia accumulation, which will cause respiratory or breathing problems in the chicken, and also introduce bad smell on the farm, and eventually coccidiosis will attack the chicken and the chicken will die. So on our farm at Jireh, we ensure that litter is maintained maximally every day. We monitor, we observe, and we maintain our litter for a successful broiler farming. Therefore, if you're also raising broiler chicken, it is very important to observe, to monitor, and also prevent available instances that may cause crisis on your farm. Chicken farming does not begin with bringing chicks on the farm, but proper management determines the success of your flock. Any mistake that is done in the beginning or in the first 2 weeks of your chicken life can cause or can bring for you success or failure in your whole flock lifetime as they stay on your farm. So proper management begins with proper environment that the chicken are living in, clean water, quality feed, and above all, time and your availability on the farm will determine the success of your flock. Thank you so much for following Jireh Farm. And if in any case you find these tips that I do share with you very useful, I kindly would like you to subscribe, like, share, and comment for more practical tips on the farm. Thank you so much. Shalom. God bless you.